get us the
I
months
didn't give you
in
the
ever.
date.
Exactly. There was
In
no
ever.
timeline to it.
But
Why are you defending him? Since when did you become his wife? I'm asking him a question.
Wearing a wire?
Yeah. Charlie, are we safe?
Why?
Are we wired?
I'm not wired.
So what we are saying is
If
not
I
being
was
recorded.
wired, it would have been interfering with the microphone. It would have been interfering with the microphone.
We don't want you to
interfere
jackpot. We
with
don't
the
want you to
microphone.
pass. The jackpot. Don't
Don't
jackpot.
worry. Don't worry.
Anyway.
Don't
Yes.
worry.
So Biko is still in touch with his folks.
His ancestors.
His ancestors. They will provide. They will provide the days. Is it days of the month? Oh no, names of the month.
He needs to provide the names of the
No,
month.
no problem.
In ever.
Yeah.
We are waiting for it.
No problem.
So you've not brought the date.
The listeners can equally.
I was expecting
assist.
that today. You tell me, oh, August is okay. I don't even know.
Jakwasu.
Or Jakpata.
Jakpata. That should be July, because there was a lot of Jakpaism in July.
Anyway, I don't know. Good morning to Mr. Jakpata, our very own Mr. Jakpata.
Fred
Jakpata.
Fred Jakpata. Good morning to you.
Yeah.
So yes, we need to know. Nana Ama Aqua is also in the studio.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you doing?
We're good. Hope you're good
We
too.
can't complain. How are you?
I'm great. You look authentic.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Let's say a very, very, very big good morning to Authentic.
Yeah. Mr.
Hi, Authentic.
Authentic is celebrating his birthday today.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Wow.
today is Authentic's birthday.
Oh,
so,
beautiful.
we want to say a big happy birthday to
Mr. Authentic.
So,
Yes.
you know, Authentic is the man who suits me up every morning.
Like, you always look so fresh.
Yes,
But not just you.
you as well. You, Ibrahim, as well. So, Authentic is celebrating his birthday today. I don't know how old Authentic is today, but he's celebrating his birthday today.
Happy birthday, Mr.
So,
Authentic.
I want to say a very special happy birthday to the man Authentic, who makes me look authentically dapper every single morning. Authentic, live long and prosper. Authentic, may your business boom. Authentic, may the customers continue to flow.
Amen.
Yes. So happy birthday from the entire team here, Ibrahim Al Hassan, Emmanuel Bikpo, and our lady here, Nana Ama Aqua.
Yeah, please. Ladies also like to look authentic. Shout out. Yeah.
So big shout out to Authentic.
Mr. Authentic.
Yes, happy birthday to
All
Authentic.
your seed plug.
Yes.
You know what to do.
Yes. One of these days we should bring Authentic to the studio.
Yes.
Yesterday I was having a conversation with him and he was, talking about why it is important for every gentleman to know how to wear a suit. You should own at least 3 suits. You should own at least 3 suits.
Steve Harvey says 5, Anna.
No, I mean, Steve Harvey is talking about making combinations,
Combination, right.
But, I mean, basically, if you
Yeah,
are not
sure.
someone who even likes wearing suits
Yeah.
and likes to dress
Yeah.
casually,
Yeah.
at least have 3 suits. Have one you can wear for weddings. Have one you can wear for, like, a job interview or a formal event, and one that you can dress down casually. It's always good to look good.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
Pan-Africanists will come for you.
No, I mean, we always celebrate the Pan-Africanists on Fridays. On Fridays, you always see us in our smocks.
No, but
In
that
African
is what they are against.
our
That,
kaftans.
that,
The
It's
father
only
of
Friday.
And everything.
Pan-Africanism, Nkrumah, loved his suits.
He loved the
no,
suit.
that suit has a name.
So what are they talking
That's
about?
a political suit.
Yes. We get that.
What are they talking? I saw an old picture of Nkrumah in his suit. He was looking so
Beautiful.
sharp and dapper.
Resplendent.
Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the African of the millennium,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
He's not the
Yeah.
African of the millennium.
Of the millennium.
Even
Yeah.
he was wearing suits.
He
You
beats
see,
the life of
you see, we
Mandela.
are saying that suits is a Western style of dressing, but I think suits have become, a global,
Oh, no.
global attire.
It became way back.
You know,
Have you looked at
it's a global
the
attire.
videos of
It doesn't matter where it
our
originated
great
from.
grandparents who were
Yeah.
enslaved? The slaves were wearing suits as well. You can say that, yes, it was a dress for them.
Of course,
for
the
them,
slave
for
master
them.
will try. That's how come some of them got English names and the rest. So.
No, I get that part. I get that part. I get
that
part.
example, let's skip it.
No, the point I'm making is this. The point I'm making is that you can talk about suits being westernized and the fact that the origin is from the western part of the world. Yes, that is true. But it doesn't mean that you cannot Africanize it.
Exactly.
There are people who actually suit
look-
up
look at
in
Ochame Kwame
materials
and,
that
you know,
are
how
not
he-
materials from
Where's
West.
the suit and all
the
that?
You don't like that
Look,
one?
For me, look, when it comes to suit,
Yeah.
if you are wearing suit, wear it well.
Okay.
there are certain footwears you don't even.
Oh,
need
yes,
to-
yes.
You get if
So
you
I
are,
get you.
you are either wearing it or you are not
You
wearing
are not
it.
wearing it, yeah.
That
Yeah.
is
Like how you wore your wedding suit.
Yes.
Oh no!
dude.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
you were
if
shining
you
like
want to be
something.
formal, be formal.
formal.
Yeah.
It's like
You can't
using
mix
short
it.
sleeves and
Yeah.
wearing tie. When
Yeah.
I see that,
Yeah.
No, but short sleeves and
Hey.
tie is a big no-no.
you get it.
Why?
right?
Yeah,
Did you want-
unless you
Yeah,
wear
wearing a
certain
brown
franchise.
shoe and a black
That's it?
belt.
Unless you work at a certain franchise, which makes that your dress code. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's a dress code.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, it tells about the quality of service
Yeah.
you get.
Yeah.
So one of these days we should get Authentic into the studio to come and
Well,
do, you know,
Authentic is a good
suit,
guy, I
suit wearing etiquette 101.
Yeah.
You know, there are many mistakes that a lot of guys make when they are wearing
Big
suits
time.
Yeah.
that they don't know about.
Yeah.
The
And
last
some
time I was
combinations
talking,
that
the
some
last
guys
time, the last time I was telling Nadedi about matching your tie with your pocket square.
I always have an issue with you and
You
that,
know.
but I mean,
No, yeah, that is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
ask anyone who knows true gentleman's classic wear. They will tell you that your tie never should match your pocket square. It should complement something in your outfit, but
outfit.
it should not be the same fabric. Your
As-
tie
as
is
your
red
pocket
and your
square.
pocket square is red. The same fabric. No, it
Yeah.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Then it's
It
like
doesn't
you
work
are
like
too
that.
ready.
You know.
Yeah, but where does it say that you should wear a camera on your chest?
No,
Well, the camera-
this one is just an artistic
Oh, okay.
piece that I decided to put on an artistic lapel pin.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
you
nice
know.
one.
if you're not
So if
careful,
you are
I'll
afraid
steal it
that I am
from
an
you.
ass-
It's very nice.
It's
I
beautiful.
thought he was white.
If you are afraid that I am an
white.
ass, don't worry, I'm not white.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If you were afraid that, if
Yeah.
you are afraid, but you never know anyway.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
could
but the shoot etiquette thing is important.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
even
very
how to
important.
button when
yeah,
you're
how
up.
to button.
And
You
Yeah.
know, there are so many
Yeah.
things
Yeah. So
that-
it's true.
and there are people who take notice of these things.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah, yeah,
will
yeah.
just assess you based,
Based
on
on
that.
that.
I mean, when
It's
I
funny.
started to get into classic menswear, I then began to notice every wrong
You get it,
dressing
you get
that
it.
people do. You know,
Yeah.
so like the suits that you talk about, when you are wearing, you know, a suit. When you are standing, you button up. So
Yeah.
there are about 4 kinds of suits. So with the normal suit, right, which is not double-breasted, it can have 1 button, it can have 2 buttons, it
Yeah.
can have 3 buttons. So if it has 3 buttons, you can button the first 2,
Yeah.
leave the one
last
below
one,
open,
yeah.
or you can
Yeah.
button the one in the middle.
Yeah.
If it's 2 buttons like we normally see,
Yeah.
you button the first and
Yeah.
leave the one down open,
Yes.
right? If it's a double-breasted suit, you still button it and still leave one of the buttons down unfastened. You know,
But-
when
but-
you sit down, you open, you
Yes.
know, the buttons
My,
of the
my,
suit.
my,
When
my,
you stand
my,
up,
my
you
folks in
button.
Agos will tell
You know,
you, do you have
so-
sense more than the person that put the 2 buttons?
I see. I'm coming.
There are
I'm coming.
fashion rules.
I'm coming.
There are fashion
You
rules.
you are a member of the Church of Pentecost.
Yeah.
You see, there are 3 buttons.
Yeah.
I think they tell the others that it's a button.
No, you
No,
can't button.
that one it has to be oversized. Leave my people alone.
and you have to have some small pong.
Yeah, that's you see, it's because it's oversized. They can wear it forever.
Yes, it's called Pentecost Starter Pack.
Yeah. But anyway. One of these days we'll talk about it.
I'll grow.
One of these days we'll talk about it. But it's all fun. We are in a brand new month, and so we have to enter the
Yeah.
month with joy.
Yeah.
We have to enter the month with joy. The month of Osana. Yes. August. Nanama, did you know that
I was going to ask you what that means.
Osana is August?
In
That is
tree.
August.
Tree,
Yes, in tree.
I don't really know tree much.
Yeah.
My tree is very, very,
How
very.
can a Nana Ama not know tree? Nana
No,
Ama.
You have to excuse
pronounced all
me.
this.
You have
I'm
to
not-
excuse
I'm not
me.
being pwned.
I'm not
They are
being
not
pwned.
being
That's a
pwned is
maiden
the
name.
typical.
Should I give you my full name?
Let's
Give
hear
us
it.
your full name.
Okay, my full name is. And nobody should come for me with the pronunciation
No problem, don't
because
worry.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's Nanama Ata Iswa. My grandmother's name Jemfi Anobempong. That's my original name. But now my name is Nanama Aqua.
Hey, good morning to Mr.
Yeah.
Aqua. Good
I
morning to
love
Mr.
you.
Aqua. Hey,
I love you
hey,
too,
hey.
Mrs. Aqua.
There's
Okay,
nothing
no,
like
Mr. Aqua.
there's nothing like receiving love from your wife on the first day of the month.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah.
It means your month is bound to
Yeah.
be
So
beautiful
you know
and
later on when you get home today, you have to do the needful.
Yes.
Yes.
So basically, our prayer is that may this
Why are
month
you
be-
saying? I said do the needful.
Yeah, I'm going to go and pray with him into
Yeah,
the into
do
the new
needful.
month.
Yes,
Yeah.
do the needful.
Yeah.
It's very
Our
important.
prayer for everybody listening to us is that may this month be good to all of us.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yes.
That's all.
May the month be good to all of us. So
Yeah.
we've got the newspapers here. And we're going to get to the headlines. So the president has launched the Road Improvement Program. This is on the front page of the Daily Graphic newspaper. The initiative provides 2,240 road construction equipment and create 10,000 jobs. So the president launched this yesterday. There are tipper trucks. There are what we typically call graders, motor graders, backhoes, rollers, wheel loaders, bulldozers, tipper trucks, concrete mixers, water tankers. All of these are part of the equipment. There are low beds, and a large part of the equipment was assembled here in Ghana, which employed over 2,000 local hands with support from 48 engineers, a regiment of the Ghana Armed Forces. People are being trained so that when these equipment break down, they can fix them here. They will be maintained here and everything. And these are meant to do roads in the rural areas, according to what we were told by the president yesterday. And also, it's supposed to enhance motorability of certain roads which are essentially inaccessible or which are unmotorable. Sometimes you don't need to put asphalt on every road. Sometimes in a community, all you need is for there to be a road which is usable, which is motorable.
But the goal must be asphalt on every road.
Of course, that is the goal. We need asphalt on every road in Ghana. But he says Rome was not built in a day, and so...
Yeah, but when Rome was being built, people were not stealing the stones.
But something happened with regard to this particular thing in Parliament yesterday. The minority,
Yes.
questions.
Okay, so, of course, they filed an RTI, a question, let me put it that way, demanding details relative to amounts involved, the cost, and whatever. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, but we know it's coming from the District Assembly's Common Fund.
Yeah,
that's where the source of funding is.
Yes. For the source, yes. Once Natosi was there, I'm sure everybody knew the source.
But alternatively, couldn't the minority have summoned couldn't they summon the local government minister?
Yeah, they can, but when you bring him to Parliament, he chooses to answer what he wants to answer, and that's it. There's nothing you can do.
Maybe they could have exercised that first. If they are not satisfied,
yeah, you see,
if they are not
the
satisfied,
reason why
they can trigger.
I think the route is good as that. You see, the RTI was made for this, things like this, right? When the ordinary person, and Fatih Abubakar, the information minister, was in Parliament about a month ago, updating Parliament about the progress of the implementation. And the concern was that there were many institutions who were not willing to volunteer information. Information that were pieces of information that was not even exempted. They will drag it, and then the commission comes in and imposes a fine. Now, if you have MPs who promulgated this law, trying to access information through the law, let's see how they meander their way through, right? And it's not just for this minority. There will be tomorrow another minority. They should explore. And then help us fine-tune the RTI process. That's it. Imagine the institution saying no to the minority.
Of course they can't. Of course they can't say no. But you see, I want us to develop in our governance system so much so that things like this will not be. We won't even.
No, I get you.
Like,
I get you. It's information.
It's information. I mean, the agency that is executing this should be willing to offer this without us unnecessarily abusing. Of course, it's due process, but due processes can also be abused.
I get you. Anyway, so the other headlines.
The other headline: NHIA launches free annual health checkup initiative. So those of you who have never done checkup before, once you have once you a card-bearer member of the NHIA.
Yes. Okay. Now I'm from the streets. Should I tell you what the streets, the people there,
what they make
of checkup?
Tell them.
It's not as if they are reckless and they don't want to know. They just fear that knowing will kill them.
That one too.
It's not because they don't want to check, which is bad, but they feel that what I don't know can't kill me, which is also ignorance anyway.
Yeah.
But they feel that they put so much pressure on them once they know that they need to live a certain lifestyle, they need to find certain resources to address certain medical conditions. They feel that, Charlie, after all, they can just live and die any day. So why
but checkup is good, we live in a country where checkup has become something which is reserved for, let's say, the elite in society, or it has become some sort of luxury.
Even for the middle class, a lot of them do checkups when they're about to travel. A lot of people who, a lot of them is because either a job demands that they do medical checkup, or because they want to travel and an embassy demands some kind of checkup. people don't ordinarily volunteer to do. And one of the things that the medical practitioners will tell you that BP is a silent killer.
Sure.
There are so many people whose blood pressure is on the roof.
No, but do you know that
some who have low blood pressure, they don't know. And so of course we all agree that it's a good thing. I think that there should be a lot of sensitization so that people who, and there are so many people who think that if I go on a checkup and I'm told that, or if I'm diagnosed, I'm going to really think about
to die
it,
or
and
something,
that
yeah.
in itself is going to. I think that is the notion we need to dispel.
Yeah.
If we don't dispel that notion, we can make it free, we can make it accessible.
Yeah.
People won't come. Look, my church service, there was one time that we organized free eye screening, and I was shocked. People didn't come.
Yeah.
really?
Meanwhile, in the
Because
community,
they
I
have
know
good
people.
sides.
Yeah, people.
Free eye screening and people didn't
Yeah,
come.
show up.
That's
They have good sides.
Because usually with health screening, free health screening, many people come.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes it's just simple changes in lifestyle that can avert disaster.
Yeah.
Maybe you eat more greens,
Yeah.
you eat less starch,
Carbohydrates, yeah.
more, you know.
But now
You stop eating sugar.
That one is
Stop
different.
drinking.
Tune down.
Stop
sugar.
drinking carbonated drinks.
Yeah.
That one is not
Like
a
the
big deal
energy
for me.
drinks.
Those energy
not- it's not
drinks in
difficult.
our office.
Yeah. It's
Great.
see, the things you are mentioning, aside
Mention the person's name.
sugar and salt. I know people who are advised by doctors to stop taking salt.
For the salt is when
And
you
they
get
say
to
that
a
how
certain
long
stage.
do I have to live before I die? And for me to
Let me
No,
just
but you
eat
can
salt.
you can reduce
salt.
it. My mum, for example, she doesn't
Yeah.
cook with salt. It's very irritating.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's a hand in prolonging your life.
Okay.
My mum is like, I think this year she'll be 75.
Oh
Wow.
nice.
And she looks
Healthy.
in her 50s, 60s.
I see.
Oh,
You know,
It's
and
the same. It's the same. It's the
it's
same.
important.
It's the same story for my dad. My dad should be about 75 years old by now,
Okay.
but he eats everything.
Do you know? Okay.
I remember there was a time. Good morning to Mr. Alex Papanko.
I thought he is no lantam. Just
No.
Alex Papa.
Well, he is Lantam, but it's not something he actually goes
Why
by.
is Alex? But what-
So he's Alex Asumanu Papanko. Officially,
okay.
that is what is on
But
all his
what's your
documents,
English name?
He doesn't have to have one.
So
No, I know,
Sam-
but he
Sam-
doesn't have
I
to.
don't-
I know. He doesn't have bias.
I don't have to have
He
one.
doesn't have bias.
I like the warning
Yeah.
to Mrs.
Yeah.
Aqua.
So
That's
I was
Mrs.
telling
Aqua's
you, I was telling the story of my dad. So my dad visited me one time. This,
Yeah.
70, I think it was around 74 at that time. This
Wow.
74-year-old man.
Yeah.
Who looks very strong. He looks like he's in his 50s, right? So he visited me one time, and I had, some chocolates.
Yeah.
Some chocolates, many chocolates.
Yeah.
Which I had left in the fridge for a very long time. Anytime he comes to my place, he sees the
No,
chocolates in
Adivia.
the fridge. He doesn't touch it. So he was wondering why I have not eaten the chocolates because I wasn't even going to eat. One day I came back from work and I opened the fridge. All the chocolates were gone. I was like, what happened to the chocolates? He said, I've eaten all the chocolates.
Oh wow.
The sweet. He has eaten all the chocolates.
Yes.
In one day.
He has, one day he has finished everything.
But yet still,
Ah,
he's strong.
He's eating everything.
Yeah.
When he comes and maybe the last time someone gave me a cake.
Yeah,
And
he
I
took it.
put the cake in the fridge you finished everything with the icing and everything. on it.
Mercy.
Those people are
But
there.
he's
Very healthy.
He's very, very.
No,
he's
but you
very,
will not
very
see it
healthy.
on the
Lantam.
outside. But sometimes if you go for a checkup, you'll see it on. I'm not saying him.
Yeah.
But
The man is 75 years
small
old.
lifestyle changes. You'll
Oh,
see it
yeah.
on the inside, your
Yes.
arteries, and
I know,
I-
but the thing about him is that he's very, very active. He's mobile.
part.
He's moving up and down. He sometimes goes to the farm and he's working on the farm. And he eats well. So
Exactly. See,
he lives a
no-
healthy lifestyle.
no two individuals
Yeah,
are the
very
same
true.
anatomically.
Very
Yeah.
true.
Right?
Very
the
true.
way your anatomy is wired is not the same as that of somebody. So
Yeah.
if you look to somebody's lifestyle
Yeah.
and use that to advise
Yeah.
yourself health-wise,
Yeah, you'll be
you
making
are
a
in
mistake.
trouble,
You'll
right?
be making a
Like
mistake.
people were saying, there are many people who think that what you don't know doesn't kill you. When you talk about health-wise, what you don't know can
That's
kill
it.
you.
Yeah, sure.
You get it?
Yeah.
Yes. When you talk about things that, like general social issues, is a somebody, for instance, your partner is sitting on you, you don't know. You won't think about it. You won't give you stress, right? For that, it's applicable. What you don't know doesn't hurt you. It's
Yeah,
applicable,
yeah.
right? But health-wise, what you don't know can kill you,
It is true.
right? That's why
It
we
is true.
say we have silent killers.
It is true.
Somebody will be walking very healthy, falls down and dies, and you wonder, hey,
What
he was
happened
just
to
here.
him? Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
There
we've
was
seen
something
something
That's
there.
what
that.
happened to the lady, I think, a couple of days ago, the
Yeah.
singer.
Yes.
I think the Nigerian singer, right?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, what happened,
Singer,
unfortunately? What happened, unfortunately, to our vice
Anyway,
president?
but the flip is that a lot of people also
That also happened.
Yeah.
I mean, our vice president looked healthy. We were told that he had gone to the gym. Power Misatha of blessed memory, when he still continued to rest in peace. And so, checkup is not something which should be a luxury. So now, if you have if you are a card bearer, I like to say that, if you're a card bearing member of the National Health Insurance Authority, please, now you can do an
Are there
annual
particular
checkup.
Are there particular hospitals?
Any
you
hospital which takes national health
but
insurance,
you see,
you go there.
free health screening should lead to something. It should lead to you being able to access quality and affordable healthcare.
Yeah.
The two should be in sync.
Coexist, yeah.
If you give me free healthcare, and I know what is wrong with me, but I can't have affordable healthcare.
Yeah, you're right.
You've just told me what is wrong with me.
Yeah.
You've given me a lot of worries.
But at least.
No, I'm not. I'm saying something. Of us for this free screen, we all agree that it's important. That's how I mention BP, that is a silent killer. But I'm saying that authorities should make that conscious effort to ensure that we have affordable healthcare, because it has to be in sync. You can't be checking me for free, and now that I know what is wrong with me, I spend hours at the hospital. When I meet the doctor, I can't purchase the drugs. You get it. So
all right. So still on the daily graphic, 2024 elections are coming. The president or chairman of the Peace Council says we should choose peace over violence. So that's Reverend Edu-Jemfi. Reverend Dr. Edu-Jemfi says choose peace over violence. And today the EC is going to begin a mop-up exercise as regards the voter registration. So mop-up registration begins today. So that's it for the daily graphic.
All right. So before,
you can go ahead.
Yeah. So Ghanaian Times.
Ghanaian Times.
Yes.
Okay. Before I give you the Ghanaian Times, are you guys aware that the Bank of Ghana has issued some directives to
the dollar directive
bureaus?
Yeah. Now you have to send your Ghana card if you are going to change money. Yeah.
And also trading of foreign currencies with licensed dealers.
The ID it's been for some time, ID, but I don't know whether it's now
but they've
specifically.
not enforced it.
But you see,
They hadn't
if
enforced
this
it.
is our way of putting the dollar in check, I'm afraid. We started arresting old women and old men. What happened to that?
We'll go back to it again.
Black market. We are sending police officers over old men and women who are seated and then have been plying this trade. Of course, we all understand it's illegal. But guess where they get their monies from? From the central bank. Guess where they get the dollars from? From the central bank, right?
Oh, the Abachi people get the dollars from the central bank.
Are you the only stranger in Jerusalem?
Is that so? But the central bank is making it look as if these people go and
the point is that it's black market.
Yeah, it's black market.
They don't just get it from there. They get it from many sources, including from outside and whatever. We know that for a fact. But the point I'm making is that if they are the reason why our city is depreciating, then they've been there since the time of
city is not depreciating because of the black market.
That's the point.
That is not true. The city is not depreciating because of the black market. Anybody who comes to tell you that the black market is the reason why the city is depreciating, then the person doesn't know economics.
Yeah.
I mean, it may contribute in a
you don't have value.
It may contribute in a way.
Yeah.
It may contribute in a way, but come on.
The second one is this. Usage of the platform. All foreign exchange bureau transactions shall be conducted on a new trading platform. And I'm told the traders are going to be charged for using that platform. So your profit margin, the BOD is taking some away.
What are they trying to do?
And then the final one, the third one is issuance of electronic receipts. So when you go to buy dollars or change your own dollars, you are expected to take a receipt. Now, so foreign exchange bureaus are required to issue electronic receipt to customers for all purchases and sales of foreign currencies. Verification of customer identity, and this is where the Ghana card and whatever comes in. In line with the Bank of Ghana's notice, number blah 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 blah. The use of Ghana card for all financial transactions. All persons seeking to buy or sell foreign currencies must provide a Ghana card or a passport. That's the foreign nationals, and then undergo biometric verification. The platform has been integrated with the national.
And you have to undergo biometric verification before you can change your dollars.
No, but even now at the bank, if you want to deposit money, they have that small thing that you put your thumb on.
Really? At the bank, when you are depositing money, they do that. Then they haven't deposited money in the bank.
In a very long while. I only
but you see, before this directive.
No, but I get a feeling this is only going to make.
It was at the micro level.
Micro
so
level.
if IB has its own forex bureau,
Yeah.
IB issues its own
Yeah,
receipt.
yeah.
Now they are going to have a centralized
Yeah.
receipt system.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that the
That
Bank of Ghana
authorization
can
will come
monitor.
from that system, the system that they are all supposed to
Yeah,
be on.
Be
the
migrate
platform.
on.
Let's see how it works. But
Let's
like,
see how
I
it
think,
works.
I think these are good.
Oh,
Abochi
yes.
has the rate.
Yeah, yeah,
Abochi
yeah,
has
yeah.
the
Abochi has the
I
dollar.
think these are good initiatives. I think these are good initiatives. I mean, if you can better regulate the forex market,
No, I think
or
it's
the
too
forex
complex.
sector.
First of all, the
I
fact
think
that
it's
the
a-
price
no,
margin
I'm just saying I think it's a good initiative, but I mean the fundamentals that need to be addressed need to be addressed. Otherwise, this is going to be cost 90, and it's only going to make the black market boom.
Because
Yeah.
if
If people
course.
are saying now I have to go through all of these things, then the next time they just look for Abochi somewhere and then call it, because people have Abochi's numbers. So anytime
Usually
they get dollars, they just call.
Abochi has a higher rate.
You see,
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
if,
So, I
if
mean-
care is not taken, what the central bank has just done is to promote
Promote
Abochi's
Yeah,
business.
Abochi's that's what I'm
That
saying.
is a fear. That is
That's
a fear.
exactly
You
what
see,
I'm
one,
saying.
two,
That's
they've
exactly
been
what I'm
giving the
saying.
forest bureau operators have been just been given 2 days training. You are migrating them to a different platform altogether that they have no idea how to navigate around it, and the training you're giving them is 2 days. That's the point. When they talk about set platforms, it's garbage in, garbage out. It's just
Yeah.
like you using a
I
computer.
mean, people will increasingly now start going to the black market.
Everybody
to
will
trade
go
that
to
dollar because
Abochi.
they don't want to go through the hassle. So they will just go to Tudu or somewhere and then just go and change the
Abochi
dollars.
would then be in high demand.
Yeah.
And then this will be counterproductive.
I mean, I think if
That-
people
that's
want to
also
control
one
our
of-
currency,
if care is also not taken, the banking system itself need the dollars.
Exactly.
If care is not taken and people transact these international, currency transactions outside the banking system,
Yeah.
then it's a problem.
It's a problem.
So businesses will be forced to
Yeah,
go with the
so
Abochi
the
rate.
Bank
Yes.
of Ghana needs to watch it. They need to watch it.
Anyway,
They need to
the
watch
Ghanaian Times finally, MMDA's tasked to improve roads nationwide as President presents fleet of heavy-duty equipment for maintenance, rehabilitation, and upgrade of roads. Our established traders bank create jobs for your children. Alan Chermatin promises traders. 2024 general election. We will complete abandoned project nationwide before starting new ones. Ex-President Mahama is saying.
Okay.
And Ghana hit with 95 million Ghana cedis judgment debt, and that's according to the GRA, DG, the West Blue contract that we terminated after warnings upon warnings.
Okay.
The nation will have to pay 95 million Ghana cedis in 3 installments to management of West Blue. And back page of the Ghanaian Times, don't rely on GMO seeds as solution to food security, farmer unions. And EU donate equipment to national security.
EU, the European Union.
Yes. Do we have a way to find out whether these equipment can spy on us for them? Do we? No, do we? Yes. The European Union is donating equipment to our national security.
So what
I'm asking whether on our own, are we able to run checks and see whether these equipment will not spy on us for them?
You can only trust them.
You can only trust them.
Anyway, maybe if it spies on us,
What can they uncover?
In the scheme of
You're not just going to minister and
yeah, friend of a candidate natural.
All right, what devices are you angry here?
It's okay.
No, let's move
Let's
on.
move on.
The lady guide is the next paper.
I was asking a question. So Alan says he's going to do a bank, right?
Yeah.
So what bank is the MPP doing? Because what bank will
The
Bawumia also
MPP has
be
a
doing?
development bank.
No, what bank will Bawumia be doing? Mahama says he'll do Women Development
Women
Bank.
Development Bank,
Alan says he'll do what bank?
Yeah, Alan says he will do Traders Bank.
Traders Bank.
Yeah.
And so Bawumia too will do what bank?
But that one, Development Bank, is already been implemented. Can Ofrata did it on his behalf?
No, but when he comes, that's what I'm asking.
But
everybody must do a bank.
everybody.
Okay, that's you operating on the premise that Bawumia is not part of this system. The system that we are running today is not part of it.
No, he's part of the system.
Okay, then the development bank is for him.
But when he becomes president,
You need a bank from him. No problem. We'll ask him when we
When
meet
or if.
All right, daily guide is the next.
Bawumia should do Youth Bank.
All right.
Youth Bank.
I think Job Bank will be better.
It's all parts.
Job.
It's all parts. Yes, Daily Guide.
Daily Guide,
Yes.
Ghana's favorite newspaper. Nana launches Drip for Better Road Network. Also, Nordness embraced Bawumia's vision of possibilities. Efia Kotos used A+ for 5 million, store on page 6. An affirmative action bill passage, a critical move in gender equality, according to Gender Minister Dakwa Newman.
Yeah, and for Nanama, I don't know how you feel about the affirmative action bill.
It's great. The president should sign and we should move on.
And you're saying it's great because you are in the media, and then or if you were an ordinary Ghanaian, will you be excited that a piece
I'm
of
not sure
legislation
how
has-
much people really understand
Yeah.
the affirmative
You didn't
action bill.
explain that.
Yeah, you
Yes.
explained it to us. Yeah.
I mean, it's mainly so that people will be able to have their rights.
Yeah.
Simply
Yeah.
put, and whether in the private sector, political sector, wherever you may find yourself. But the thing that I have a query or a question about will be whether people will take it up.
Implementation.
Yeah. I mean, do they know the channels? Who are they supposed to speak to? Does their HR work? Do they have a HR? You know, all these things are also factors. I mean, it's like stakeholder implementation. Have they spoken to people? Have they made sure that people understand what it's about?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So the bill is being passed and the president is yet to assent. But once he or when he assents or if he assents, what next? I think that's the thing that people
in terms
need
of
to
operationalizing the
understand
act when it becomes an act.
And
Right.
when you delve
Exactly.
into it, you realize that the bill has left many things to institutions and individuals. So political parties must initiate their own moves to ensure that we have much more representation from women. Everyone knows how challenging that is.
It's in their
The bill, if it
benefits.
becomes a
It's in their
law-
benefits.
No, I understand you.
Yeah.
But you see, we didn't need a bill. That's what we've been urging them since. But the bill
Sure.
doesn't
The bill
change
is also,
anything.
has also joined the urging crusade.
Exactly. The bill has
And
joined
it's
the
becoming
urging crusade.
more of a
To tip
piece
it
of
over the
advice
edge.
Exactly.
than a legislation. That
That's
is the
the
point
point.
IB is making.
That's the point.
It's becoming more of a piece of advice.
Advice.
Like you can take it or leave it.
Yes.
But laws should have specific demands.
And they must be biting.
Failure to do so should have repercussions.
And you'll be, if you fail to do that, then you'll be punished.
And must compel government to have policies. For instance, 30% quota for women. And that's not discriminating because that can be. No, I'm talking about appointment.
Yeah.
Appointment is not discriminating.
Yeah,
It's not elected
but that's
officer.
not, but that's not in there. That
That's
didn't
not in
find
there.
its
That's
expression
not in
in the
there.
bill,
That's not in
unfortunately.
there.
And that's one thing that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, half a loaf is
Loopholes
better than
everywhere.
none.
There's no loaf, my brother.
Half a loaf is better
There's
than
no
none.
loaf at all. Exactly.
Okay.
Anyway, the other
Okay.
headlines
Half
here.
a cake is better than none.
No, that's it.
Okay,
yeah.
so
So
Nana
we've got new crusading guide. Ofcom technology boss hot over elevator fraud. Then we have Akufo-Addo launches ambitious district road improvement program. That's the drip there. And then in the matter of the week, Bankahini's jail term, Chief Justice petitioned to help retrieve stolen funds. We also have stop politicizing Atlantic lithium deal. That's the Awoya Chief.
Awoya.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I knew it. Awoya.
Yeah, nice
Right.
one.
Thank you. Awoya Chief Caution. Then SIC life saving and loans customers lament over 20 million Ghana cedi locked up savings. Today's not Wednesday. Today's Thursday, right?
Yeah, today's
So
Thursday.
did they petition yesterday?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Then the Parliament passes affirmative action bill. Yeah, we've discussed that. Then the Osu Mankralo stool debunks 500k false claims against Duke Essien.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've got the Daily Dispatch newspaper. The president is reiterating what he has consistently been saying about how many kilometers of roads that his government has constructed or his administration has constructed over 7 years. That's 12,000. So that's on the front page of the Daily Dispatch. And he says NDC government completed less than 5,000 in 7 years. So he says under the Akufo-Addo Mahama administration, they have.
I heard that.
Did you hear what I said?
I heard that. No, I heard that. The president said that.
Yes, the president said it. So
Akufo-Addo
under
Mahama,
the
then he
Akufo-Addo
held him
Mahama
up.
administration, that's unpardonable.
Yeah.
That's
It's
unpardonable.
just like the Neil and Tiba.
Can hear it,
Exactly.
right? He'll
It's
say
the
bad about
same
every day,
fashion,
every day.
similar fashion.
Did you see his facial expression
Yes.
where he said, Akufo-Addo Mahama, and then he puts his hand on his mouth. So the president says under the Akufo-Addo Mahama administration,
No, but he corrected it, so use the corrected one.
Well,
Use the corrected
it
one.
happens. It happens, but like you said, it's unpardonable.
Yeah, but we have pardoned him.
Certainly.
Anyway. Charlie.
he says so under the under the Akufo-Addo Mahama administration. Let me see if I can.
Akufo-Addo Mahmoud Bawumia administration.
Yes, if I can, if
But I
I
think
can.
if he wanted to say Mahmoud Bawumia, but he could have just gone with the easiest one.
Bawumia.
Akufo-Addo Bawumia. You get it? The B can never be ma. So you are playing it. Play it to come. That is why have a good phone.
Akufo-Addo Mahama Bawumia era.
People said, yeah.
That's unforgivable. I hope you will allow me to withdraw that statement.
That's unforgivable. No, and now we're forgiving you. We're forgiving you. But we are not party members. Maybe the unforgivable parties are party members.
So
But it happens.
So the president says under the Akufo-Addo Mahama Bawumia administration,
Yes.
over 12,000 kilometers of roads have been completed. NDC government completed less than 5,000 in 7 years. We choose.
But, I'm sorry.
Or we chose.
I was discussing this with somebody yesterday, and we were saying that apparently somebody said that when Mahama left office, it was then that they saw the efforts that he had put in.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the different things that maybe you may overlook as to what the current government have done.
Yeah.
I mean, things like the Pokuase interchange.
That's debatable.
Well, I always almost get lost on that place.
Like, the funding had already been secured, and they came and they changed the plan.
I mean, it's a finishing,
They changed it from
work.
from a 2-tier or 3-tier to a 4-tier or whatever.
3-tier to a 4-tier.
But now they are doing, the
roads,
expansion
the
project.
I
expansion
mean,
all the way.
there
So
are a
that's
lot
something
of
that this
things
government is doing,
that are being done that may be true when if
Oh,
they
yeah,
come
usually
out of
when they
power,
leave
you will
power.
see
Yeah.
what they have done. So, I mean, kudos to what all governments have done.
Yeah.
Let it be more. And if there is a new government, they should continue what the old government has started.
Continuity,
Yeah, because it's so frustrating. Let's not mention, I mean, the things.
Say it.
yeah.
Say it.
It's
The
okay,
thing is
please.
frustrating you. It's frustrating you.
No, it's not frustrating me. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, it's like, can you imagine you've gone to school and your teacher leaves for a better job. Now your new teacher comes and says that I'm not going to continue what the old teacher has done. I'm going to do my own thing.
I'm going to start teaching you my own things.
Like, imagine.
Yeah.
Then the students will be confused.
Yeah.
Things will not go well. How do you approach your exams?
Yeah.
So
Alright.
I finally understand, just to add something to what Nanama said. We look forward to a day where major political parties, i.e. NDC and PP, will not be talking about roads that they have done, right? But they'll be talking about big ticket project. Because Lantam, on this table, we can all go to the capital market, borrow, come open bid. People
At high interest loans.
Yes, people would then come,
Interest rates.
of course, seek to win contracts, and then they construct roads.
Yeah.
We can do it. See,
Yeah.
anybody can do
Then
it.
after that, we'll go and borrow again.
And
use
then
it
pay.
to pay off.
and
Then
go.
we'll continue
Go.
the Ponzi scheme.
The big ticket project will be that project that for the next 20, 25, 30 years will make money for the country to that level that we might not have to go borrow again to pay what we have borrowed.
And continue the Ponzi scheme.
You get the point. We should get there. We should get there.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, Kuku Kwatin has said it. The country is a Ponzi scheme.
And
It's a
before
Ponzi
Chris Patton said this, I was at the program, and I think the unanimity was that both NDC and MPP, that's what they have done. So they will come, go to the capital market, borrow money, construct roads, build schools, right? There must be a differentiator.
Yeah.
We've not gotten that.
Right.
The differentiator between MPP and NDC has always been, okay, so who's the lesser of the two evils, right? One.
You see?
Two.
Two. And that is our problem as a country.
Who's the lesser of the two
Who's the
evils?
lesser of the two
right?
evils?
Who is
All of
much
them, they are not
more
good.
greedier, right? Who is probably, who has conscience, right? But this will be basic to everybody.
Who is more corrupt?
Like
Who's
a
more
found-
corrupt?
They are all corrupt,
Foundation.
but who is more corrupt? So it comes right there, the lesser of two evils. Yeah, that's the problem that we have as a country. And that's the problem
our
I've always
standards have
had.
fallen so much.
Yeah,
so
that we are
but
doing
look,
with
in
the
all of
lesser of
this,
two evils.
my question is always value for money. Look, the same 6-unit classroom block that an individual headmaster of Ibrahim International School put up will be way lesser than the same 6-unit classroom block that the government of Ghana
Procurement economy.
I don't get it.
Procurement
The
economy.
same, look at the schools you see, those that call themselves international schools. Look at their facilities. Then compare them to the ones that government will put and contractors will even be chasing government for payments.
Exactly.
They also threaten to go and lock them up.
No,
You hear
but
the
you
cost,
see-
and you wonder how much. So they've spent all this money, and still contractor is chasing them for balance.
That's the point.
The private schools work within their means. If you
Yeah.
look at how they develop their facilities, it's maybe they'll have an initial. Look at the school down the road from us,
Yeah.
Merton, for
Yeah.
example.
Yeah.
They have an initial building.
Yeah.
Then I'm sure with the fees and whatever
They keep
the
expanding.
internally generated funds,
Yeah.
they go from classroom to classroom, building to building, and then they're expanding.
Yeah.
So why can't it be the same?
See, and finally on this, I've been around long enough, and I've been in this space long enough to realize that whenever any project is delivered and it involves procurement, I'm less excited
procurement
because
economy.
I'm aware of what happens behind the scenes.
Kickbacks and everything.
I'm aware that politicians are much more motivated to embark on projects that involve procurement than
yeah.
any other thing.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because they know what they get from it.
Of course, of course, of course.
So they can decide to
Sad.
buy gadgets for everybody in the house, in the country, right? And everybody will be excited, but they will be super excited because they know why they are buying gadgets for everybody in this country.
Procurement economy. Procurement economy.
God help
the
us.
PPA and all of those things
Oh,
that
okay,
are there,
forget
Charlie,
it.
not
Wait, forget it.
not
Which
Oh,
then?
but okay, so with this,
So let's
with
go
the
to-
tractors, I mean, some of the roads they are actually tarred roads, except that they are potholes.
Yeah.
We can't use.
No.
these on them. So
This is for
what-
feeder routes.
This is for feeder
So it's the
roads.
villages
This is
that,
for
and
feeder
then of
roads.
course the other feeder routes within the metropolitan
Those of
area.
us at Konkataman, so we want to have a welcome ceremony
Yeah.
for this because we really need it.
To grade the roads.
Yeah,
and
Your road
whatever.
is bad.
Yeah.
eh? Take pictures and upload it in the app.
Yeah, the app will solve your problem.
Yes.
We have that option.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Take pictures of the potholes and things.
Yeah.
Upload it in
Can
the
I
app.
take pictures in Achimoto?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can.
I can
Oh,
do that.
take
Yeah.
photos. Take,
Yeah.
I mean, take,
So
take
I'm coming,
pictures
so
of potholes.
they're saying that when it's you know that's Hope Senado, the place that I contested.
Yeah.
So when they were contesting to be MPs, they didn't see the road.
Of course
No.
they saw it.
Now you have to send pictures.
But-
No, I beg. See,
but when
we,
you say
we,
MP
when we talk about potholes, we are talking about tarred
The
roads.
MC.
You are not part. Yours is not tarred. So
We
yours.
have, both.
I
we have
think-
the third and the
They have the
untarred.
tad. They
Okay,
have the
so-
tad.
No,
they
but
have
every
tad.
community in Ghana,
No.
apart from cantonments and the rest,
Yeah.
every community you have the main road that is tarred.
Yeah.
Just get off the main road, and you that is where the reality
You
is.
I get
So,
you.
and on the main
I
road to
get
their
you.
potholes.
Sorry.
On the main road to their potholes.
Oh, that one we can manage.
It depends. Go to Achimota Mile
Anyway.
7 thereabouts,
Yeah. Oh, Mile 7 is a bougie area, but there are potholes.
and the new old station from there going.
Yeah.
No problem.
Potholes.
See, the assemblies should put these things to good use. Let's.
They shouldn't
get-
rent it to
yeah.
private developers.
Let's get the
They
benefit.
shouldn't end up being
from
Galamsey.
these
Oh,
things.
not for Accra. I mean, some cities you can't do Galamsey.
And what I think the media, what we can do is to keep track on these things.
Yeah,
You can decide to visit the assemblies and find out
where the tracks.
where the tracks are and what they are doing. Right? Just do that as,
Alright.
as your
So what-
corporate social
All
responsibility.
right.
Do that for us.
So what's the Bible verse on the Chronicle?
Okay, so the Chronicle, one district, one set of road equipment. As President
That's the Bible
Akufo-Addo-
verse.
No, I'm not giving him the headline. He wanted the.
I want the Bible verse.
So I'm coming. Let me
We'll
give you
get
the
there,
headline.
give me
first.
the-
We'll get there.
I
One
want the
district,
Bible verse.
one district, one set of road equipment. As President Akufo-Addo launches DRIP, distribute over 2,000 maintenance equipment to MMDAs.
But as he was
Is
launching the drip, was he dripping?
That's the point.
Was the
It's
president
as if we
dripping?
think alike because
Yeah.
it's like it's a Gen Z term.
Yeah.
My dripping,
What dripping,
my
what
dripping,
dripping,
my
what
dripping.
dripping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So had the
You know what I mean?
president drip. He was wearing he was wearing some nice African prints.
The roads would drip.
Yes.
Like the roads would
Roads
be
would
high.
dripping.
Yeah, drip in a positive
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, drip
roads
in a-
never dripping.
Yeah.
yeah. Who
Yeah.
quite who quite now
Yes.
quite not a drip.
Yeah.
Yes.
Glass
Yeah.
and wine.
Joe drip.
So
Akufo-Addo drip.
we are going to move from dust in Kwan to
Yeah,
glass
drip
in
from
Kwan.
Kwan.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
drip.
drip.
So, Majority Caucus wants Bagbin to recall Parliament a day after recess. Tema Court overturns its ruling to seize Nene Okumo Lanwe, the knives vehicle. The knives vehicle. And the local government minister elated over acquisition of road improvement equipment. And quotation for this morning, finally. John 3:27. John answered and said, a man can receive nothing
Nothing.
unless it has been given to him
Thank you.
from heaven.
Thank you. A man can receive nothing unless it has been given to him from heaven. There is
So-
nothing that you have that God did not give to you.
Yes.
Including your wife.
Oh yes.
Yes. And this morning,
And your husband.
know that your breakfast money might be in somebody's pocket, right?
I'm hungry, Ivy.
Yes. But then it will still have to come from God, because God that will touch the person's heart.
That is very true.
To give to you.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So I agree.
Thank you.
And I
Okay.
support this quotation with 3 bags of cement.
Only 3.
Oh no, three tractors.
Million.
3 tractors.
3 tractors for
From the
okay.
drip.
All right.
I'll add one excavator.
Not the
All right.
one.
They
The
decided that they were not going to get excavators. You know, they decided they weren't going to get excavators because we all know the history of excavators in this country as regards Galamsey. And so it was a deliberate attempt or a deliberate decision not to include excavators in the equipment that have been procured, because we know the manipulations and the machinations with regard to the use of excavators. Before I realize it will land on some Galamsey site somewhere. And someone who has influence within the system, some way, somehow, one day, find a way to get an excavator onto some Galamsey site somewhere. So the local government ministry decided that no, we just will not. Yes, we will not add excavator, and we don't even need excavators to do some of this work.
But you
And
know,
so,
how, you know
they won't do it.
how sad what you just said sounds.
Yeah.
We have a system in place
Yeah,
that has MMDCs, all appointed by the president.
yeah,
And the president was voted into office by us.
yeah.
What you just said from the local government minister is corroborating the story that even the president cannot trust his own appointees to do right by us.
Yeah.
How do you expect us
Yeah.
to trust them?
Yeah.
We cannot be sure that a DCE will not use an excavator to do Galamsey, but
These
will
are
rather
the-
use it to remove, culvert.
Yeah,
You say
culvert.
you say culvert. You say we need
Yeah,
excavators.
excavators.
We
They
need
are doing that
excavators
the
for that
roads. They are
purpose.
doing this one is not to proper road construction, though.
That's the point.
Just to grade the road, make it more trouble. Yeah,
So the roads that do not have
So
culverts.
what's arrangements for fuel and all those things?
it's all coming from the DCAF.
Yeah, this is something.
Yeah, it's all coming from the
No
DCAF.
problem.
Anyway, no problem. Unprecedented boost for road sector. Ekufuado launches district road improvement program.
Okay.
Also, Ghana poised to become TVET hub in West Africa. Lecturer calls for enhanced media information literacy, and gender minister commits to affirmative action bill implementation.
Right now, for the Daily Post, Emil Short goofs. Election Watch Ghana demands retraction of statement backing EC. Then Minority demands information on cost of equipment distributed under DRIP. And then December polls. Voters will decide who you'll hand over to, not you. Mahama to Akufo-Addo.
Okay, I didn't finish the Daily Dispatch. There were 2 more headlines. Down memory lane, when Mahama advised MPP in 2012 to pick a northerner if they want to do well in the north. And we chose Tamale for our campaign launch because it is our stronghold. That's according to Fifi Kwete. Now, on the Inside newspaper, Alan promises to set up Traders Bank, modern markets for Ghanaian traders, improving rural road network. The president launched the DRIP project towards effective governance, justice delivery, Ital. Give MPs Alawa, cut powers of CJ. SMG advocates at launch of alternative platform and election 2024. Attackers of journalists will be met with hostility, GJ president warned. So that's it for the Inside newspaper. And I'm done with my newspapers. And this should effectively do it for the newspaper headlines. I will quickly go to starfm.com.gh and take a look at the headlines on starfm.com.gh this morning. And of course, when you wake up, you should be visiting the site to get yourself updated with regard to latest happenings in Ghana. Election 2024, Ofosu Ampofo calls for enforcement of anti-vigilantism laws, or anti-vigilantism laws, if you want to describe it as such. And much later on today, Ofosu Ampofo will be on Star Chat Samuel Ofosu Ampofo will be on Star Chat, the former chairman of the NDC. He'll be on Star Chat with Bola Ray. Don't put words in Mohammed's mouth. PV Jantwa slams Akufo-Addo's YA campaign. And also, Safe Wings plant 10,000 trees. Also, GRA and GIS set up committee to probe Kulungugu border scuffle, and Akufo-Addo launches district road improvement program. So that's it for starfm.com.gh. Mutala Inusa is here in the studio. Captain, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
I'm fine, thank you. It's great to have you here in the studio to tell us what is happening
Today
in court.
It's what do you call it? First of
Today's the 1st of August.
August.
Yes. And today is Authentic's birthday.
Yes. I was wishing him earlier on TV, and I wish him all the best. So he's a man who is in fact, you meet him and then there are so many things that you learn about.
Yes,
him.
yes,
And
yes,
so
yes,
I
yes,
see
yes,
you
yes,
wearing
yes.
authentic this morning.
Yes, I'm
And
wearing
it's all
authentic,
part
of
the
course.
celebration.
Of course,
I would
of
say
course. Authentic man.
Happy birthday to the man, authentic.
All right, so we'll find out what's been happening in court
Absolutely.
right after these.